In the daily chaos where the search for external approval and the ambition for recognition pervades every moment, an ancient lesson, firmly rooted in Stoicism, powerfully emerges, inviting us to turn our gaze inward. This invitation does not call for isolation, but for the discovery of an unexplored inner strength, safeguarded in our most secret sanctuary, untouched by the storms of societal expectations and fleeting trends. This ancient wisdom, still relevant today, guides us to dig deep within ourselves, to seek calm in a place where the turbulent waves of others' judgments and the frenzy of material victories cannot reach us. It is a journey towards the understanding that while the external world remains beyond our control, our reaction to it, our inner balance, lies firmly within our hands. Through this path, Stoicism invites us to reconsider our priorities, to reflect on the true sources of happiness and success. It pushes us to ask difficult questions. What does it truly mean to live a good life? Where do I find my strength when life's storms hit me? The answer, as we will discover, resides in the immense vastness of our inner world, a place where resources are inexhaustible and serenity is always within reach. At the heart of Stoicism lies the belief that true power does not reside in external circumstances, but in our inner dominion, in the reactions, thoughts, and actions we choose to adopt. This millennial philosophy teaches us that while the external world moves in often unpredictable ways, beyond our control, what we can certainly govern is our inner self. This journey takes us deeper into the importance of cultivating a sense of inner calm and resilience, qualities that allow us to face life's storms with serenity. Stoicism suggests that through the practice of self-reflection and the exercise of willpower, we can build an internal fortress, a place of refuge and strength, independent of external events. Through the discipline of constantly returning to our center, we learn the true freedom, the freedom to respond to life's challenges not with frustration or despair, but with decisiveness and tranquility. This Stoic principle not only makes us more resilient in the face of adversity, but also transforms our interaction with the world, allowing us to live with a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction, despite the uncertainties that surround us. The essence of Stoicism is not found in philosophical abstractions, but in the concrete application of its teachings in everyday life. This part of our journey explores how the daily practices of Stoicism can guide us towards greater authenticity, rooting our existence in what is genuine and truly meaningful for us. Facing each day with intentionality allows us to cultivate qualities such as patience, perseverance, and gratitude, transforming daily challenges into opportunities for personal growth. Stoicism invites us to examine our habits, choices, and reactions, asking whether they reflect our deepest values or are merely automatic responses to external stimuli. Through the practice of morning reflection or evening meditation, we can begin to untangle the web of our most intimate thoughts and feelings, learning to respond to situations with greater awareness and less impulsiveness. This commitment to self-exploration and self-discipline not only enriches our personal lives but also strengthens our relationships, allowing us to present ourselves to others in a more authentic and compassionate way. The key to living authentically, as Stoicism suggests, lies in recognizing and embracing our ability to be the architects of our life path, rather than mere spectators of the events that surround us. In a world where relationships often serve as mirrors, reflecting our deepest insecurities or our need for approval, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It teaches us that cultivating a healthy self-focus is not selfishness, but an act of care towards ourselves, and consequently, towards others. The true strength of relationships manifests when we are able to be content with ourselves, without constantly seeking external validation. Stoicism encourages us to examine the nature of our interactions. Are we trying to fill an inner void through others, or are we building connections based on genuineness and mutual respect? Through the practice of Stoicism, we learn to establish healthy boundaries, openly communicate our needs and expectations, and most importantly, provide space for personal growth both for ourselves and the people around us. This approach not only enriches our relationships but also allows us to face interpersonal challenges with greater balance and understanding. Ultimately, Stoicism shows us that by prioritizing our personal growth and well-being, we can create stronger and more meaningful bonds based not on excessive attachment or expectations, but on freedom and authentic love. The Stoic approach to life teaches us that obstacles are not insurmountable barriers, but rather disguised lessons, opportunities to exercise our inner strength and grow. Acceptance and resilience are the pillars upon which to build our response to life's inevitable challenges. Stoicism encourages us to see beyond the immediate emotional impact of obstacles, inviting us to reflect on how we can use these experiences to strengthen our character and sharpen our understanding of the world. In this sense, every obstacle becomes a means to test and improve our ability to maintain calm and clarity, even in the most complex situations. The practice of confronting difficulties rather than avoiding them paves the way for true personal growth. By adopting a Stoic perspective, we learn to detach from our immediate emotional reactions, allowing us to act with intentionality and purpose. This does not mean denying our emotions, but rather embracing them as part of our being, then moving beyond them, using them as tools for our development. This ability to accept and overcome obstacles with grace and determination transforms us, making us more resilient, patient, and aware. Through Stoic practice, we discover that the power to overcome any challenge always resides within us, waiting to be revealed. Stoic practice values moments of solitude as precious opportunities for reflection and self-examination. These periods allow us to tune in with our deepest self, exploring thoughts and emotions that might be overlooked in the daily hustle. Solitude is not seen as isolation, but as a sacred space for inner renewal and self-discovery. Through solitary reflection, we can distill the lessons learned from our experiences, both positive and negative, integrating these insights into the fabric of our lives. This process of introspection better equips us to face the external world with renewed clarity and purpose. The act of temporarily withdrawing from social life not only strengthens our emotional resilience, but also enriches our relationships, allowing us to return to others with greater presence and compassion. At the heart of Stoicism lies the invitation to live a life of purpose, guided by intentional actions that reflect our deepest values. This does not mean aspiring to grand goals beyond our reach, but rather finding meaning and satisfaction in daily actions, taking concrete steps towards self-actualization. Through the practice of Stoicism, we learn to clearly define our goals, not in terms of external success, but as authentic expressions of our inner being. This clarity of intent transforms the way we perceive and approach our days, shifting the focus from external rewards to the richness of the experience itself. By encouraging self-examination and reflection, Stoicism equips us to make more conscious choices that align our actions with our core principles. This approach leads to a life not only lived with intentionality, but enriched by a sense of personal fulfillment that transcends external metrics of success. In the contemporary era, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of wisdom, offering tools to cope with information overload and the constant pursuit of success. This ancient philosophy teaches us the value of moderation, balance, and inner focus, essential principles in a world marked by constant distractions and external pressures. Through Stoicism, we discover the strength to turn inward, recognizing that serenity and personal fulfillment do not come from achieving status or material goods, but from the coherence between our deepest values and our daily actions. In this context, Stoicism reveals itself not only as a guide for personal growth, but also as a key to facing the challenges of the modern world with integrity and purpose. Stoicism invites us to rediscover ourselves, an inner journey toward the true essence of our being. It is a path that urges us to question the most authentic meaning of happiness and success, reminding us that inner peace and satisfaction come not from the outside, but from deep within ourselves. The Stoic path is a light guiding us through the darkness of external uncertainty and chaos, leading us to discover a strength and serenity that always lay within us. This journey does not end here, but continues every day, in every moment of reflection, in every conscious choice we make. Remember that beyond the turbulence of the external world, true peace always finds its roots deep within our being. If you found value in this journey of self-discovery through Stoicism, We invite you to become part of our community. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell to not miss our future moments of reflection and sharing, and leave a comment below to tell us how Stoicism has illuminated your path. Together we can continue exploring the depths of Stoic wisdom and applying it to our daily lives.